Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Man, they're about to go do this press conference starting soon. Supposed to be starting in a minute. Ryan Borgwardt is a husband who faked his own death and fleeing to Eastern Europe with his lover. 45 years old. He's a married man with 3 kids. And he faked his death on a kayak. He flipped over the kayak, dumped his phone and belongings in the water, and paddled to safety on an inflatable boat and took an e-bike on some Luigi shit and more than 50 miles to Madison overnight. The disappearance devastated his wife and 3 children on a 1-month-long manhunt. Law enforcement wanted to charge him a $40,000 bill. And he met some Uzbek woman who spoke Russian. Mother Russia. Russia. Vendel Kolk. So this is the guy here. Pretty crazy. Crazy story. And the sheriff's office got in contact with the mistress and then contacted him, and he confirmed he's alive, not deceased. Oh, man. And I even think he got life insurance on the side piece's name. That's the wife and 3 kids right there. Crazy. Before his disappearance, he changed all his email addresses, linked it to his bank account, and moved money to a foreign bank account. That's really messed up too when you think about it. Emily and their 3 children have been grieving their loss, believing for months he was likely dead. No, he was alive the whole time. Having the time of his life. Crazy. Mother Russia. I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll take good care of you. So they're having a press conference now. About to. Here it is. All right, waiting. Faked his own death. By the way, I don't see any pictures of the side piece. I want to see the wife. Let me see. Ryan Borgwardt mistress. I want to see what the mistress looked like. Is that her? Let's see. No. Ryan and Emily's celebrated their 22nd wedding anniversary. I guess the side piece is probably hiding. That's got to be cruel, man, to make your kids think you're dead. Holy crap. And then investigators revealed that Borgwardt had been talking to a woman before he obtained a new passport and a $375,000 life insurance policy in January. Damn, bro. Damn, they even had merch. Friends, help share your faith with others around you. This amazing fundraiser will not only benefit my family, but also Bruce's legacy, the special boat that has spent many years searching for Ryan. What? They raised money, they had merch, faith over fear. Wow. All in the name of Jesus. That's crazy. I heard a little bit about the story, but I haven't really been following too much. And 2 people messaged me this morning and were like, hey, you gonna cover this? This dude faked his own death. And they thought he drowned in a lake. Wow. Let's see if I find some news clips on him. Oh, they're starting now. There we go.
Good morning, everyone.
On it.
We meet again. I'm just going to read you a release that we have. On August 12, 2024, the story of the missing kayaker began with the suspected drowning death of Ryan Borgwardt. On October 7, 2024, the search for Ryan ended, and the investigation efforts took a new direction. When we learned that Ryan had left the United States, and he most certainly was not in Green Lake. That was our biggest thing, that we knew he wasn't in our lake, thanks to many partners. On December 10th, Ryan arrived on U.S. soil. He was then booked into the correctional facility and is awaiting his initial court appearance. And one of my press conferences, I said, could be a really good Christmas.
The audio's all jacked up.
I want to say thanks again to Keith Cormack of Bruce's Legacy, diver Charlie DeGroot, the Wisconsin DNR, MOCIC, Homeland Security, the FBI, Department of Justice, Division, Criminal Investigations, the Green Lake County and the Green Lake County community, the Watertown community, but most of all, the Green Lake County Sheriff's Office. They're the ones that kept us going. I couldn't be more proud of them, of what they did for a family. We didn't give up. And we can stand here today feeling relieved. I have one of my detectives here, Detective Jeremiah Hansen, who played a big key, and my chief deputy, Chief Matt Vanderkolk. It stuck with me, and we had a great outcome. And there's one more thing I want to say thank you to, and that is to you folks, the media. You take some raps sometimes, all right? But through this whole case, you were very good partners with us.
I think it's about to cry.
And I appreciate that. And I want to say thank you. Is there any questions?
Sheriff, I know last time you had mentioned that you knew he was somewhere in Eastern Europe, but we're unsure exactly where. Have you been able to determine where he was and who he was with?
At this time, we're still putting that together, so I can't really say.
Is he cooperating with you guys? Have you been able to speak with him in person?
He's cooperated with us. Came back to the United States.
Do you know if he's had any contact with his wife and kids since the last time we spoke here last month?
That I can't release.
Can you detail how he returned back to the United States? Can you detail the step-by-step process of how he got back here?
I can't say.
I got on an airplane and landed in the United States.
Were there any other agencies involved in that
No,
getting him here? What country was he in that he flew from?
I can't release that.
Did he come willingly, Sheriff?
Yeah.
He came willingly?
He said what
Wow.
held him to
He got tired of it? He got tired of the, the cat?
come back to Wisconsin?
What happened?
His family, I guess.
Did he
Wow.
come back on his own? Or
Yes.
I love you. I really do love you.
Was he
Yes, he is.
extradited?
No. Nope, he came back on his own.
So what charges could he be filed against him? You said he's awaiting his initial appearance.
Yep, he's waiting initial appearance. Everything was sent up to the DA's office, and they'll be the ones that will review it.
What were the charging recommendations that you referred to the district attorney's office?
There was a number of them, obstructing.
Did he notify law enforcement in advance before he came home, or did you find out after he returned to U.S. soil?
He notified us. We were in contact with him.
What international airport did he fly into?
I'm not going to release that right now.
Was he taken into custody by law enforcement at that airport, or did he return to Green Lake and turn himself in?
He returned on his own.
When is his first court appearance?
That I'm not sure. Could be today. That's up to the courts.
Have you spoken with his family since his return, and could you share any of maybe some of their feelings and what they may have had to say following the news?
We just briefly spoke to them, and I can only imagine how they feel.
Can you talk a little bit about some of the conversations that took place between your department and Ryan from the last press conference to today?
No, that we don't want to release.
I mean, you kind of explained it, Sheriff, but how are you feeling and how's your department feeling now, knowing that he is back in Wisconsin on U.S. soil ahead of the holidays like your plea was last time we talked?
Relieved. I'm very proud of what he did in my department. But now when we walk out, we continue to do what we were doing all through this whole process. We never stopped. We're continuing to serve our community in whatever call we had. And that's, the help of my department. And
So
my whole department.
he turned himself in here at the Green Lake Justice Center yesterday.
Yep.
Is he going to have to reimburse the county for the search effort?
That's right.
That is part of the restitution that we present to the court.
What do you know about the woman he was involved with, and did she have a role at all in compelling him?
I do not know that. So,
Could anyone else be facing any charges for aiding him or anything?
could you, one more?
Could anyone else be facing any charges for aiding him or anything like that?
No.
Sheriff, last you spoke, you said that in communication with him, he wanted to make things right or figure out a way out of this. Has he given any indication on his mindset now that he's back?
I can't release that. That's all part of the investigation yet going on. But I just want to thank everybody again for all the support that they have given my department and the help, the partnership. And I'm really happy to see individual, one of our divers,
Excuse me.
that took this to heart as much as we did. But that just speaks volumes of communities and what people are all about. So,
Could you speak to what it was, whether that was the efforts of Detective Hansen, right? Or your chief deputy? Was it in those conversations? What was it in those conversations with Mr. Borgwardt that made him change his mind?
that's going to be up to him someday. But we're not going to release that. But it was one thing that worked in our favor. We brought a dad back on his own accord. So thank you, and have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Sheriff, you too.
Merry Christmas. Okay. Real quick. I might come back on later for Luigi to do some updates on Luigi. I've been saving and sending stuff to myself, but real quick, the new obsession, because there's a lot of TikTok ladies that are in love with Luigi. There's a new obsession. And there's this guy. Whew. Oh my God. Jesus. I need to get off here. There's this guy that killed his father and wounded his mother because he was told to stop playing video games and get a job. Oh no. And so now they're saying they're defending him and saying he's the next martyr for the video game industry and the toxicity of video games and people playing Among Us. So he allegedly shot his parents, killing his father, wounding his mother after the father grilled him for playing too many video games and not getting a job. He told him, "Get a job, loser." Joseph, 23, fled after leaving Marvin, 63, dead, and Susan with a gunshot wound to the head. He tried to kill both of them. He found the mother sitting up on the couch. She was alive. She had been shot in the head once. And here's the new guy. Ladies are digging it. They're loving it. This is the new vibe. This is the new look. And they're obsessed with him, and they're saying that I don't know. This is the new ladies' man contending with Luigi.
X and TikTok are saying they caught the wrong guy and placed D evidence.
I saw that, Mandy. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, they don't think. Well, there's a whole discussion on X too about Luigi with the eyebrows. People don't think the eyebrows line up. People are saying he's innocent. They think it's a decoy. They think the government made a body double. People are really struggling with this. The distance between the eyebrow fractional ratio and the grow rate of the eyebrows. They said it doesn't line up. They said he's a unibrow, and this guy up here is not a unibrow. Even though he had the weapon, a note, and everything else. So, I don't know, man. The eyebrows never lie. Yeah, they said the fingerprints was a match, but I guess that doesn't matter to these people. It's all in the eyebrows. It's all in the eyebrows, man. They got a fingerprint of the phone that matches. They got the gun. They got the note. They got everything. But the eyebrows. Maybe if in court they could pull that. His defense team can use the eyebrows. I agree. I'm Sofa King. That's what I was thinking. Angle and height. It's a different angle, height. Plus the top video is more... The top one is more grainy too. So you're not going to probably be able to see the fine hairs. It's a big topic of discussion. And so now, and the fake ID. He did have the fake ID. But this is the new hero now for TikTokers. All right, I'm out of here, but I'll probably come on maybe later today. Maybe later, we'll see. I'm collecting information, and we'll see when I jump on. All right. Booler, let me see what you sent me. Oh, this show was so funny, yeah.